So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. You know, we've got this 2023 May Silvana that we still had a bottle and a half left of. I switched to red yesterday for the movies and, well, got to get a drink, right? And so, but yeah, so we went to we did that live yesterday because the computer, the one here that runs the actual display of the grid for me, I forgot to turn on the do not disturb, and it certainly started working on an update that I'd probably been waiting on for a while, and it took about an hour and a half of, it was just a mess. So I thought, never gone live before on YouTube, I guess I'll figure it out. I better learn how to use OBS, this software package that I had but I'd never opened, and I had to update that too. It was just a mess, but I'm glad we got it up there, and I got so excited about being able to interact with people on the live basis. It was a wonderful experience. And so like I said yesterday, I'm going to be working on putting together a schedule where that 1 or 2 days a week where I know what time I'll be home or available, generally speaking, so that we can have a consistent live schedule. And I'll be putting that out soon. But it was absolutely fun to do that live. And hey, you don't have to do anything to get it ready to go upload to YouTube. It's automatic. So that's kind of a fun thing, right? So let's wind down though. Yeah, come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's Wednesday, so let's hop into our grid. As soon as I get the solver's courage, that is. So, here we go. We got a cryptic crossword today set by Paul. Let's hop into it and see what we got, Paul. Newspaper seller and survey wanting youth back. Striker of a note, a fantasy. C22 down, might as well go C22 down. Sentence about a city in 29's growth limit. Country, origin unspecified. Okay, great. Okay, so on the rise, she finally featured in City of Angels and You've Got Mail. On the rise, 3 points in and incarceration of drink driver. Strikers in reverse team. Doctor leaving Dresden for surgery must partner. So doctor leaving Dresden. So maybe we're going to take out a D and an R from Dresden. Anagramming perhaps ESDEN, but that's where my mind's going because of the must partner. Maybe it's needs. So this gives us a place to start. Newspaper seller in survey wanting youth back. Striker of note, 22 down. I'm not going to know that just yet. Come down in city in 29 after landing originally. Come down. Strikers in reserve team. 3 points and incarceration. God. Hoot when swerving a lot, passing leader in panic, crash still. Cotton has old lady itching. Who's for arena? 10 letters there. Gotta have something. Relic back in bag in city. You know, Paul, you gotta give me something to work on besides needs. Charming as a city. My band set to play classic song. 522. 522 classic song. Agent called before, one day turning up early. Player from 29. Oh my God, we got to figure out what 29 is. Apparently, I don't, you know, country, but without an origin of. Dog trouble securing a lead. Somewhat benign, a humane prophet. Possible opener further up by one's ear. Possible opener, huh? Country. Player from 29, 3 and 4. Okay. English not too shabby. Might as well enter test. 7, 2 and 4. Might as well enter test. We'll take another shot at, we'll take a shot at this stuff on the downs. I'm gonna have to start doing something here. Catch partners in North America gate crashing earlier. Probably earlier or catch if I had to guess. Fairy tale ending for you and I in Ponto after transformation. Fairy tale ending for you and I. Deponent wearing fluttering sari in catchment area. Deponent? What is it, a barrister? Someone who writes depositions? I mean, what is this? Sattler. Swimmer from city in 29. Could you say Sattler? 8 letters. This, I think I can go with a colonial. See what that might get us. Champ in city in 29. 1 knocked out. In rotation, work on an epic. Sentence about city in 29's growth limit. Fish placed by entrance for chick. I just got nothing here. Striker of a note in fantasy. This is just nothing here. So we had an L here from colonial. Did we check the I? I don't remember now. Sentence, yeah, no, we did. So might as well enter. Seven, 2 and 4. I'm just gonna go with nothing to lose. I don't know what else it could possibly be. I'm just hoping it lines up with something here. Deponent, no. My band, set to play classic song. Fish placed by entrance for chick. This is probably an ing. ing. I don't know if that's going to help me, but it might be. Relic back in bag in city. Who's for arena? Okay. I don't think that did anything for me. So, fish placed by entrance for chick. This is possibly an L. Strikers and reserve team. Striker of note. Of fantasy. I gotta have something. You know how many things we could say for a fantasy at 7 letters? I mean, come down in city in 29 after landing originally. Come down. Got an S here. Maybe we can lessen this Do we open up anything with that? Not a thing. Okay. Striker of note in fantasy. Okay, try again. Maybe something's loosened up here. Sentence about in rotation, work on an epic. Okay, fairy tale ending for you and I in Panto after transformation. So for you and I. So I'm assuming we can take Panto and add a U and an I. The O is at the third spot, so kind of I, IP, ITIN, UP, UA, no, UT, Utopian maybe? Catch partners in North America gate crashing earlier. Catch. Maybe ensnare. Gate crashing earlier. I don't see anywhere where that would even anagram, so it's not doing much. Not getting much going on here. Champ in City in 29, 1 knocked out. Okay, my band set to play classic song. Got a T. If that's an S. If that's an S, we could have Stand By Me, actually. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Player from 29, 3, 4. God, please. Dog trouble securing a lead. Agent called before. This is just beyond circuitous here today. This is a hoot when swerving a lot, passing leader in panic, crash still. No, I mean, I just got nothing. I don't even know if I should keep trying here or what. I feel like I'm not, like, this wouldn't even be anything worth uploading, really, right? I better find something. Who's for arena? Strikers and reserve team. Okay. Strikers in a reserve team. I don't see any type of anagram that would make sense. I don't even have but one N here. In reserve. No, because that wouldn't, I mean, that's about 7 letters to work with. This is unbelievable. Sentence about its growth limits. I mean, I feel like I'm just running around here. Okay, we got a 3 and something here. Player from 29, 3 and 4. Who's for arena? On the rise, she finally featured in City of Angels and You've Got Mail, which I said 3 and 4. Player from, I mean, is this, that would make no sense. Yeah, I tell you what, this is just a goner. Sentence about 29's growth limits. I guess it's just time to start guessing. Deponent wearing fluttering sorry encatchment area. 5 and 5. I need something. I gotta have something here. This is just agent called before. One day turning up earlier. Well, yeah, relic, back in bag, and city. This, I don't see any way that I can keep going for this. I don't know where I could possibly make anything a fantasy. This E down here, we can try a chimera. I mean, it just seems, that is just so, like, I mean, fish placed by entrance for chick. A chick. I guess a chick could be a hatchling. So is that the secret? You got to just keep staring at this thing until you finally make somewhat of an educated guess, and then just hope that you can get to the rest of the way through, because that's what it feels like, right? I mean, it's just too funny. Like, what is this? Blank eye, blank E. Is it time? Wine? Mime? Line? I don't know. City, sentence about city in 29th scroll. What? I gotta know what 29 is. Country, origin, unspecified. 7-letter country. Well, we got a lot of those. Possible opener, further up by one's ear. Well, in rotation, work on an epic. Epic. Epic could be big. Can't even believe I'm even using this word. I don't think I've used this word since college. Cyclopean. Unbelievable. One knocked out. To a punch. No, it's one knocked out. You get knocked out by a punch. Opponent. In catchment area. Oh, catchment area. Okay, got it. I don't think I would have gotten this at all had it not been at least for the Iron Utopian. But now what have I got here? Sentence about city and 29th growth limits. So that I guess this could... Maybe a timberline? Oh, God. I'm so sorry for making us... We're into this thing in 20 minutes and we're just not getting going. I'm so very terribly sorry, but I don't know what to do. Some of these are just so... Newspaper seller in survey, wanting youth back. It looks like it's a freaking scandal. I'm just going to have to put whatever it looks like in because I don't know what else to do. I mean, honestly, don't. It's ridiculous. This looks like an arsenal. I'm not even going to bother with it. Why not? Just put it in. I mean, it might line up. Might not. I was going to give up 10 minutes ago. Now I'm kind of glad I did it, but still. Oh, good Lord. Relic, back in bag in city in 29. We've got to figure out what this is. Okay, agent called before. Maybe nay. It would be nay here. N-E. N-E-E-E. Dog trouble, no. Okay, so maybe down here. I think that would work better. We'll go with that. So now what do we got in this thing? Agent called before. Nay. One day. Turning up earlier. Maybe it just looks like a nominee, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Somewhat benign, a humane prophet. Well, country, origin unspecified. Where am I sitting right now? I'm sitting in Germany. Maybe we can do something with that. No, not yet. Player from 29. Okay, first of all, Meg Ryan was in City of Angels and You've Got Mail. And I was wondering if there wasn't something to that, but it seemed so far-fetched to me at the time that I didn't even bother with it. Possible opener. Hiya. 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 Humane prophet. Somewhat benign. This looks like it could be managed. So this could be Nahum. Hoot when wow, we've actually gotten a bit done here. I just realized that. Crash still. No, I had this H before. So if it's Germany, wait a minute, we got Germany. Okay, now we can go back through and see what we've got. Okay, so, okay, got it. Champ in City in 29. One knocked out. So this could be Munich with the I knocked out. So maybe Munch, which would be champing. Like champing at the bit, you know, the original correct way to say it. Though I mean, as a descriptive linguist, as a descriptive linguist, yeah, usage is usage. If we're chomping at the bit, we're chomping at the bit. But I kind of like the original champing. Okay, so now what we got here? On the rise. She finally featured in City of Angels and You've Got Mail. 3 points and incarceration of drink lover. Who's for arena? God. Cotton has old lady itching. You know, we could say Nankeen, because Nan being keen, itching, ready to go. No help there. No help there, really. Relic back in bag in city in Germany. So, relic back in bag. So, back in bag could be the AG or a G, a city in a. So if we had the G, we could have Hanover, which would become hangover. If that's correct. Hoot when swerving a lot, passing leader in panic, crash still, photobomb. Oh my god. If I get through this, even if I fat finger a couple of things, if I get through this, this is going to be fireworks. I might have to throw a good 30 seconds of fireworks up around it. Charming as a city in 29. Oh, okay, so we're going with the Scots, are we? So instead of Bon, we're going to be Bonnie. A star, the Bonnie star, Scots kilted, lift them show. So I guess who's for arena? On the rise could be leaping. All I need is a couple of words, usually speaking, and that will get me where I need to be, right? But seriously. Okay, 3 points and incarceration of drink driver. Who is for arena? This is showground. I've never felt so uncomfortable doing a grid in my life. It was fun. So maybe an engine? I don't understand a single bit of this. I'm getting some of the German stuff now. Timberline. Munich. Swimmer from City in 29, so that's free from Köln. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Or Cologne. Sorry, forgot to anglicize it. River Basin, that feels good. Catch partners in North America, gate crashing earlier. Nope, not a bit. I get the answers because they kind of go with the feeling and they fit and then whatever, but I don't get anything else. So let's just see. Let me do a check all. I don't see a hole anywhere. And so if by some terrible tragic means you can see where I have indeed missed a gaping hole, then by all means let me know. But I'm throwing fireworks on this one. This was so worth it, and my God, we're almost at 30 minutes. I apologize, but remember there's a fast forward button too, and you can also you can increase the speed on these things. Let's go ahead and bring down our Benny, our Dadu. Good job of setting, Paul. You had me worked up. I guess I had that coming since I had a couple of good days this week. Don't want to have that. No, we don't want the Yank to have a couple of good weeks. I'm starting to wonder if you guys are watching and just saying, now we got to really mess him up. And you did. You win. But yeah, to have somehow gotten my way through this one, that's a pretty good feeling. I guess you could say chuffed is the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Let's bring down our Benny, our Dadu. And I just want to say thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for subscribing. If you had not, it doesn't cost anything, and I'd really appreciate it. But I really would appreciate it. And have I mentioned how much I'd appreciate it? I had a great time going live. I'm going to put out a live schedule here pretty soon on those days that I know when I'll be available at X time. So probably like 5 p.m., 1700 hours on certain days of the week so that, we can hit the London crowd. I noticed when we upload that almost immediately we have 5 or 6 views, and I'm assuming that that's coming from the UK. And that's usually always in the afternoon. So it is what that is. But I just want to make sure that everybody's being taken care of and that we're accommodating as best as possible. Any hints, tips, suggestions, any improvements for the show or for the format, just shoot me a note. Always open. This is our community. It's not mine. It's ours. So I would appreciate that. Until we see you tomorrow, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. I gotta contain myself. I've got one more puzzle to get through, the New York Times, and then I can go around with a big beam on my face, right? So this was a really good day, it turns out. Try to be nice to strangers behind you in line if you can stomach it. Otherwise, we'll see you soon on tomorrow, Thursday. Be well out there. Cheers.